Welcome once again to your English class, where we have completed most of the part of your prose lesson, that is Opportunities for Youth by Jawaharlal Nehru, and very nice messages he has given into that, and he himself presented out whatever the things inspired him to write down his own books, and we got an idea that how he actually carried out in life, how he has given importance to his relations as well, like he has given letters, written the letters to his daughter. And so you can imagine that he said one thing like writing, if you want to write more, if you want to think more, you have to write more, and if you want to write more, you have to think more, and think more to write more, exactly equivalent to each other. So what he said is that if he himself does the same thing, he practiced already when he was preaching you, he has already practiced. So what he has done during those times, he has written the letters, and obviously while writing the letters, while giving the advices to the daughter, he has thought a lot of the thoughts. Now what he is saying is that training, if in the previous class we have discussed about the vision and the understanding of the especially the youth mind should be get a vision and then understanding of the whole world, then they can get training for the job, so they can in a better way they can serve the country and serve the society, and they can become a great citizens. Now here he is saying is that politician will not build India, so don't depend for everything for the politicians. Like if you want some development in your area or something, politicians are there, but they too need some people who can help them out to build, and for that purpose they need engineers, doctors, scientists, many people. So he is saying that don't depend on the politicians. You just imagine it out, at what time he said all these, so long, nearly 70 years or 60 years back he said, and it is getting perfectly fit into today's scenario. So that shows that such a vision, great vision of Jawaharlal Nehru. So he said that politicians will not build India. Build means is not construction, it is developing. It is the one, those who need to get education, as the engineers and the scientists never fade away. That means we always need, in every era, we need the engineers, we need the scientists, we need the educators, those who do wonders for the society. And what he is saying is that if you are going to become an engineer or a doctor or a scientist, just don't go for into the line of earning, just have an ambition. And he believes that I never like the youth without having any ambition and aim to reach, because as I said in earlier class that youth, like teenagers, or you can say the younger people, have more energy, their metabolism rate is very good, they can do wonders, they have not only their minds are good, but their reflex actions are good, they have good energy, they have good health. So why don't they want to do something good for the country? For themselves, if they are good also, then it can become definitely good for the country. Here he said that youth must have the ambitions. Sloppy youth, sloppy means those who are the laziest one, that's always slouching, always taking rest, lazy people, idle people, he never liked that, and he wanted every youth to have the ambition to do something in the life. Pride in doing job better, don't have the pride of money. He said the pride of money is the worst pride. Money pride, pride in money is worst. What do you need? You need to get the pride in doing the job. Whatever the job you are doing, you should do it in a better way. So some of the people can think that still we are not doing any job. As a student, you are doing your job. You have to do your job in a better way. What's your job? To study better, to learn better, to do the work better, to perform better, to get a good result. That should be your ambition, your job. So never think that job is something which you have to do and get the salary. No, the work, whatever the work assigned to you, you should do it in a better way. Some people do it in a better way, they tried the level best to get the impression to do something in a very good way, but some others copy and some others never do. So the variety of the people are there. But he said that the youth must get the ambition and must try to do the job in a better way, in a best way, best possible manner as you can able to do. If you do something good, definitely people can remember you for a long time. And if you are becoming a scientist, suppose you are going into a research field and you are going to become a scientist, you have an inclination towards doing a research. So in that research, do some invention. Try to research in such a deep way that you can go ahead for the invention. If you remember in your first year's syllabus, you would have learned about APJ Abdul Kalam. The first lesson was about his mother only. So if you remember to how a humble background he belongs, near to a poor background he belongs, then he was known from that side to the end. He was known as the missile man of India, and he was actually the person who created SLV-3 rocket. Missiles he has created. He was, okay, the president of India is the secondary. When he has interest into his subject, he has done the wonders. He said the same thing, though Jawaharlal Nehru didn't know about APJ Abdul Kalam, right? He belongs to a certain time, but Abdul Kalam has proved himself to be one of the true follower of Jawaharlal Nehru when he has done the thing which is being said as, if you want to become a scientist, do some invention, do something better into your job, don't go into following the path of the others. And if you want to become a doctor, go ahead, become a doctor, but try to discover something. Don't go for earning money. Try to discover something. Try to go into the depth of the subject to find out what is lying behind or what is lying inside that subject. If you are doing into that, or if you are getting so inquisitive in your nature, the curiosity in your nature, definitely you do wonders. He wanted the wonders from the youth of the country. And he is saying is that saying is not important, doing is important. I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll be the best, I'm so and so, etc., etc., etc. are not counted unless and until you do the work. Do the work. It is being said in one of our proverbs there, like empty vessels make much noise. Only saying, doing nothing. If you have not, means like you don't have anything in your brain, you start shouting more. So that same thing is there. It is necessary for you, instead of saying, try to do the job, try to prove yourself, do the best. There is no need to say that I'm going to be the best one, I'm going to do this one. Do that, prove it out. And he is saying is that no magic. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes, as I said, sometimes we get a feeling like we should have a lamp, Aladdin's lamp, and we could rub it off to get a genie or Doraemon or something. So anyway, door of Doraemon, you can get anything, whatever you feel like that. But life is not about magic. Life is about reality. So what he is saying is that no magic is there in the world, except one magic is human mind. One magical thing in the life is the human mind and the human personality. It can do wonders. So don't believe on the outside magic. You have the magic in your own self. Find out your own magic and take it out outside and let the world see your magic. Let the world understand that, okay, this is the magic. Let them say this is the magic. You must have seen many of the people coming from the humble backgrounds. They are attempting and passing the NEET exam. They are becoming the toppers into the engineering, G mains or G advanced. They are doing all the wonders. How they are doing? Are they doing some magic? This is the magic for them. This is the human mind. They are rigorously using their human mind. They have made a plan, the thought, and they started implementing the action. Because of their plan, because of their thought and correlating to the action properly, implementing the action properly, they are reaching to certain heights, certain peaks, which normal people only dream of. And we sometimes think that what they are doing, what they study, means what they are eating, how they study so long, are they not human? Yes, they are human. But what they are doing, they are putting their whole efforts to achieve something. That means we too can achieve, right? You too can achieve. You can be one of the topper of the G Mains or G Advanced, or you can be the topper in the NEET, or you can be the topper in the CA. That shows that you can do something good in your life if you have the first thing is that what you have, you need the ambition. If you have the ambition, you start thinking. If you start thinking, then you start making the plan. When you make a plan, you put efforts and the plan comes into action, and obviously the result would be the wonderful one. So go ahead into that. What he said is very correct and very true. So follow that. And what he said is, find opportunities in India. What India is offering. There are so many things. We have so many jobs, so many facilities, but only what do we need is that we need the vision to find out. We need the way to explore. We need the spirit in ourselves to find the reality of our own country. If you are willing to do something, then definitely the path is open for you. Where there is a will, there is a way. So Jawaharlal Nehru's one of the greatest messages given to all of the youth is evergreen always. He has given long back, and it being observed by many of the youth till now, and I think it can be observed by many of the youth in the near future and long time, because these writings are always green, always fresh, because he, after observing a lot of the world history and the happenings in the world, he wrote such a particular opportunities for youth. So you can imagine it out. It is an extract from the or you can say it is like a from the juice of all the fruits. Such a tasty one he has made, because he has taken everything, every good thing from either this fruit or that fruit. So here the fruits are the world, are the different countries. He has taken all the things and he has got imbibed into himself, and when he wrote the glimpses of history, it shows that world history, that he has read a lot. He has got a habit of reading, and he read a lot, then he wrote a lot. After reading and writing, obviously what his experiences are there, we have to take care, and we have to actually get the benefit, the most of the benefit of his writings. And he wanted all the things, whatever he has written is still, it is still in vogue, is still in print. Like, we cannot depend on the politician for everything, obviously, because after 5 years the politicians can get change, but we have to stay back as it is, right? So we can become the engineers and we can become the scientists, but not only scientists, engineers, I am talking about all the fields, every field we can become, but we have to do something better in our field to make an impact on the people, that what you are doing. And everybody must think one time, this is your homework, like think one time in your life or now itself, after reading this, you just once think that what is your aim. If you have an aim in your mind, so that means you have to try to achieve that aim. Don't only go on keeping the aim in your mind. Yes, I have an aim. What is that your aim? Suppose you want to become an engineer, suppose you want to become a doctor, suppose you want to become a chartered accountant, you want to become all these, suppose you want to become a teacher. These are your aims. But how to become that, you have to start thinking, making planning, and then go ahead into the action. Don't be a sloppy one. As I said, youth with sloppy nature are never going to do anything. They are just keeping the country at the back front. So instead of that, try to improve yourself and develop your country, because you are the next citizen or the future citizens of the country. I hope you have understood, everybody understood that what are the whole important points of this lesson. Once go through that, read it out, the lesson. It has 19 paras or 18 paras. It is a little bit lengthy, but again the same thing. Chalk a plan, 3-2 paras, how much you can able to understand, read it out. And if after the explanation, after you see the explanation, if you are reading, it will be very good for you. You can understand it very easily. You can relate the examples, whatever I have given it to you. By the time, now we are ending this one. By the time, take care and have a good day.